be able to draw a card out of a deck? No. Okay. Dependent events are going to, it's going to depend on what happens the first time. Okay. So if I draw a card out of a deck and I don't put it back, does my probability change the next time I draw a card? Yes. Okay. So it kind of all depends on that. So independent or dependent events. Okay. All right. In order to do our assignment today, we gotta talk about a deck of cards. I kind of feel like playing cards is a lost card here. Anybody know how many cards are in a deck? 4. How many cards? How many? 52. Because when you play 52 card pickup, they spread the cards at you. Okay. So 52 cards. How many suits?
4.
4 suits. We have. Okay, what are my red cards? I have hearts. I have diamonds. What cards are in a deck of cards? Ace, 2, 10, 1. And king. So if we talk about face cards, what are we talking about? Jack, queen, and king, because they have faces. They're people. See? Oh, we're catching on. Okay, same thing for diamonds. Alright, and then I've got black suits. One is your clubs and spades. Wow, I'm good today. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so if you do not know your decks of cards, I would maybe copy that down. Okay, if you do know your decks of cards, you can just come up with stuff. Awesome. Okay, some of you can. I can because I don't know. I grew up playing solitaire and stuff like that. So, probability of drawing an ace. Yep, 4 out of 52, reducing it to 1 out of what? 13, good. All right, if I have independent events, and I use and, okay, so probability of getting an ace and getting a face card. Okay. When I'm using the word and, I am multiplying my probabilities together. Okay. So my probability of getting an ace. 1 out of 13 or 4 out of 52, right? Okay. How about face cards? Ooh. Well, how many face cards are there? 12 face cards out of how many cards? 52. Okay. We need to multiply those together. So top times top. Times top, 12, over bottom times bottom, 6 what? 70 what? Okay, thank you. I can't hear you. You guys are I'm sorry, I'm deaf. Which reduces to? What's this reduce to? Okay? It's 3, because we're dividing the top and the bottom by 4. 12 divided by 4 is 3. Alright? Okay, so let's say that I take a survey. Okay? And we've got 22% of students. What do we want our survey to be about? Okay. Well, we need more. I need more to go on than just like in this like. Okay, let's go 22%. I need more than 22%, but let's go 62% drive, 12%, and we better go more than that. We better go 23% ride the bus, 1% walks. How many percentages am I up to now? 86. And 14% bike. That would be driving, kind of, when you're coming in a car. Alright, so probability of either driving or taking the bus, so coming in a motor vehicle. Okay, if I'm going the word or, all I'm doing is adding them together. Okay, so driving is 62% plus busing is 23%, gives us 85% comes in a motor vehicle. Okay, that's the easy stuff. Okay, now sometimes we've got, well, let's do this guy. Desk drawer, got 5 red pens, 6 blue pens, 24 silver paper clips, and 16 black paper clips. Okay? You select a pen and a paper clip from the drawer without plugging. What's the probability to select a blue pen and a black paper clip? So if I'm using and, multiply or add? Multiply. So, probability of selecting a blue pen. How many? 11. I've got 11 pens, right? Times black paper clips. 16 out of how many paper clips do I have? 40. Okay. I will tell you it might help to like reduce them first. So like here I've got 6 over 11 times over 5. So multiply those guys together and we get 12 over 55. Okay, that's about right. Alright, so then, alright, so standard cube. What do I mean by standard cube? Just a dice, yeah, 1 through 6. Okay, and spin the spinner at the left. What's the probability that you roll a number less than 3? Number less than 3. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many numbers are less than 3? 2. So 2 over 6 times, how many vowels do I have? What are my vowels? And sometimes Y, A, E, I, O, U, sometimes Y, so how many vowels? What? On the spinner, guys. Sorry. Okay, sorry, I wasn't very clear on that. How many vowels on my spinner? 1 out of 4. There we go. So 1/3 times 1/4 gives me 1/12. Easy peasy? All right. So I have 8 tiles. They are numbered 3 through 10. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Probability of choosing an even number and a prime number. Where are my even numbers? Okay, even. Okay, and remember, it's got to be even and prime. How many of those 4 numbers are prime? How many? None. So what's my probability of them being both even and prime? They will find 0. It can't be both. It's not possible. Okay? Probability of randomly choosing a tile that's an even number or a prime number. Okay, all right, so I've got my evens up there, right? Which ones are prime? Are you sure? 3 is prime, 5 is prime, 7 is prime, is 9 prime? No. Okay, so it's going to be. No. Okay, so how many are up there marked? No, all guys, even or prime. So there's 7 numbers that are either even or prime out of how many? It's going to be 7 on 8. Okay. Whew. Kind of scared for this next part. All right, we've got a tank, fish, 24% are catfish, 13% black tetras, 8% angelfish. Fish that is black tetra or angelfish. Yeah, what are we doing when I see the word or? I'm just adding them together. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so add together your black tetras and your angelfish and you get 22%. Okay, don't make it harder than it is. Just add them together. Alright. Oh, now we've got a survey. Field trips. 43% want to water park, 33% want beach, 24% want to go to the zoo. Prefers the beach or the zoo. 57%. Add them together. Right? All right. We've got 15% of the athletes play baseball. 23% are on the track team. Probability of an athlete either playing baseball or being on the track team. Okay, now we're going to assume that you can only be on one or the other. Can't play both right now. So 38%. Questions on how we are getting these numbers? All right. Overlapping events. This is where things become a little bit more complicated. Okay. This is our formula. It's on the front of your book. Okay. So we're going to take probability of A plus the probability of B. So we're going to add them together. How do I find A and B? What's that and mean to do? Multiply. Okay. So I've got my eight tiles. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. So we want both odd and prime. Okay. So where are my odd numbers? 3, 5, 7, 9 are my odd numbers, right? The probability of choosing a 9 or choosing an odd number No, prime, guys, not even, prime. Where does it need to be prime? Yeah, you can only divide by 1, or that number, right? So how many are prime? 3, 5, and 7. So that's how many? 3 out of 8. Okay, and then you have to minus, okay, by overlap. I don't think this problem at all. Okay, so if I add these together, I get 7 out of 8. But then I have to subtract how many are overlapping. How many do I have 2 marks by? 3 out of 8, and I get 4 out of 8, which is 1/2. Right? Number 2 is a dumb problem. We're going to do. Alright, so this is a better one. Okay, so I've got my cube. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Even number or a multiple of 3. So what's my probability of even number? 3 out of 6 plus multiples of 3. 2 out of 6 minus my overlap. How many are both? Even and a multiple of 3. 1 out of 6. So 3 plus 2, 5 minus 1, 4 out of 6 gives me 2/3. Okay, so don't forget to subtract your overlapping amount. Okay, not super